Have you ever noticed how these childhood TV series and movies like Frozen and Dora the Explorer, plus Barbie, Max and Ruby, Peppa Pig, all of these are very female centered, and we watched them as kids. Most of the time, there were girls who watched it, and many times the household people made, especially, oh, he's a boy, so they watched something like Cars and Avengers, where for the name of feminism they only had one female Avenger over there. So you would have noticed that there were girls who watched Cars and Avengers, but there were never boy child watching Dora the Explorer a lot. Or let's just leave that, Barbie or mm, Frozen. There are not a lot of men or the boy child watching a lot of female centered series or cartoons a lot. But as we grew older, there are so many movies which are only male centered and female are shown as only love interests and kind of something which a possession of a man. It's basically because as adults, the studios preferably consider the fact that making a film which is a lot of female centered will get only women as viewers and men viewers less. Because even from childhood, the girl childs were trained to watch everything, like from female centered TV series, cartoons to something which is not very female centered, Cars and Avengers, everything like that, right? But you will have always seen that the boys watch Avengers and the Cars and different violence kind of, or something very robotic and not very calm cozy cartoons. Because oh, why would I make, he's a boy, right? He's a small kid who is a boy. Why would he watch Elena of Avalor or Barbie series? So they did not grow up watching a lot of female centered cartoons, because of which they were only trained to watch something about themselves or something which is not actually centered to a female. So don't we actually think that because, so like, there are female centered films too, but it has increased right now, like in the 2025 or 2024 and 2023, like a lot of more female centered movies have come. But it's also so much encouraged, like oh wow, now female centered films are coming, as if that is not considered normal, that why there aren't so many female centered films too. So this actually shows that since childhood the girl childs were basically trained to watch films which are not only female centered but also something which is not about their gender around. But for males, they were only trained to watch something which is violent or something which is kind of very not very comfortable or very cozy, like Barbie, and something which is very female centered. They watched it pretty less, because of which it's very normal, and a man becomes a default human being on this earth. Because even when you read history or something, it's always the man, the mankind. Well, there are females who exist too. So even when we were kids, this is what it was taught, it was man made. And basically this is a matter of concern, because why is everything in default with a man when even a man was created by a woman? Because at the end of the day, the primitive form of human being was a woman. And why is everything so male centered and patriarchy so deep rooted in the society that even these are considered normal, and neglecting a full female gendered population has become very normal and nobody questions it. This is concerning to various levels.